Dear Mary, this London's a wonderful sight. Oh, there's people here working by day and by night. They don't plant potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the street.
I like this. It's not done yet, but I kind of like it.
That's what
I like it.
I like the
I
whole.
like it.
I'm sorry for my ignorance, but I hadn't really. I read the poem a few times and I looked at some of the history of the poem. Obviously, Clinton's used it quite a lot and blah blah blah. And but I like the whole make hope and history rhyme. Hue and cry play the Irish Songbook. I like that. It's really good.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It's quite. I think it's strong. I mean, obviously we should read the poem, and we read one or two other ones as well. But certainly read that one anyway.
Yeah. So
And I'll work on selections and ideas. I mean, I'll work on the literary bit of it. You know, the hope and history rhyme. I mean, even that video is brilliant. The video that Biden. You've seen the video with Biden.
So hope for a great sea change on the far side of revenge. Believe that a further shore is reachable from here. Believe in miracles and healing wells. Call miracles self-healing and utter self-revealing, double take of
Even
feeling.
that would be nice to have.
If there is a fire in the mountain,
You know.
So
All right.
just go through them then. Yeah, Mountains of Mourn, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of mournful in these songs. There's no doubt about it. Trying to figure out what the upbeat ones or the optimistic ones are quite difficult. But yeah, Mountains. We've got to figure out a way to do that. It's what's in their bones, isn't it? So
They Take Me to Church, that version that I sent you, he sits and plays it. It works, piano vocal. It's lovely. His wee pianist is a wee bit nervous.
I love the song. I love the song. I mean, what can I say? You know.
He's a great
And
singer.
I didn't know he was Irish, so that's fantastic. It's kind of high for me. Chorus is high, definitely high for me.
Don't worry about the keys, Pat. I mean, don't worry about the keys. The keys is
Yeah.
do it on the keys. But just that again, just sing it a cappella and send me a wee file and I'll work out the key.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. What a great song. Sounds like it sounds like a Phil Spector song. Like you know, kind of great. Like background work with Phil Spector.
Yeah,
Phil
they kind of
Spector.
do.
Really.
I love all that sort of stuff.
All that.
So yeah, I think
That's great,
definitely. A Lady of a Certain Age by Divine Comedy is just one of my favourite songs. It's as wordy as hell. I mean,
That's great.
he stays to the form of incredibly wordy songs, but it just emotionally it gets me every time. I don't know where I think of Mum.
Yeah.
I think of Mum in Naples, and I think of, you know,
Yeah.
it's in the way that he. Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's a. I'll need.
Yeah, you better hold it together then, me.
Probably will struggle to hold it together with that song, but I'd love us to have a go at it.
I think it's about saying I've played it a couple of times this morning. I love his. He's a great lyricist. He's one of the great art song lyricists. You know, funny, witty, like a short story. Brilliant. I love it.
And then the Glenn Hazard. It's quite funny talking to Irish people about him. He's a Marmite character. And a lot of people go, and a lot of people go, oh, love him. It's weird. It's very weird. But I mean, I think it's a beautiful.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, we should definitely
It's a
do.
ridiculously beautiful song. Yeah.
We'll definitely do that. I'm just marking these. And Sarah, I was sitting mucking about with it. You know, it does work. I mean, you can do it. It does work.
Yeah.
So maybe.
My baby girl, my Sarah. Yeah, it's just a soulful singer, you know.
Can't believe I've never done it. There you go.
Don't let go. You are all I want to know. Oh, my Sarah. Ba, bum, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, nice.
And then Nothing Arrived. I love The Villagers as well. He's a quirky wee guy. His tiny stage performances are brilliant, and I've been to see him a few times. I just like him. There's something about him, and this was his biggest song, and I don't know how well it's known or whatever, but I guess you checked for it.
I mean, they're just amazing. I mean, it's sort of like listening to all these Irish songs. Certainly, the balladeers are heartrending. You know, I mean, I love the lyrics. I love the lyrics as much as anything else. Again, he's pushing it way up high in his own range. So
that's fine.
Right, I'm happy to get stuck into that as well.
Right, great. Alone Again, Gilbert Sullivan.
Alone Again, naturally. I thought he was Northern.
Oh no, he's Irish. Alone Again.
Naturally. I thought he was Northern England.
You can do the Northern England accent if you want. It was no, it was just I don't know what kind of mood I was in when I was doing that. I thought, how does the verse go again?
Babu babu ba ba ba. Babu babu ba ba ba. Babu ba 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 ba. No, that's me singing New York City Girl.
Yeah. Right. We'll leave Gilbert Sullivan alone.
Okay. Sorry, Gilbert.
U2's with or without you, I can't do it with or without you. I love his voice, I must admit. When I go back and listen to sort of early U2, he's just a great singer, Pat. I mean, he's got such. Yeah. He pushes it out, and that kind of suits a singer like you as well. We've never really. You said we played. What was the one you thought we'd played before?
When we did was Nothing changes on New Year's Day. I will be with you again. We just did it for New Year at Aberdeen, when Sancho just went.
How to confuse 15,000 people in 4 minutes.
And enrage me beyond measure.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, with you two...
Don't invite them back.
We'll put With or Without You together and see where it...
Yes, I like it because of the verse as well. Bum, 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 and I wait to hold you. Nice. That's there, nice. With or Without You. And also there's a Johnny Cash version as well, which is completely heart-ripping.
The Rick Rubin version, he did, right, okay.
Yeah. That's completely...
Right, okay, that's one U2 track.
I thought Stuck in a Moment was a great suggestion. That version that you sent...
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
The couch and Letterman kind of just completely getting wired. That's cool.
I mean, I don't mind singing the bit that The Edge does. I'll give it a go and see if it works.
If you want, man. Absolutely, yeah.
You got to get yourself together. It's a bit high. Stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind his wee footery high voice.
Soulful.
Yeah, I think. I think you're right. I think I'd like to do Stuck in a Moment. I can do it in guitar. I can do it in keys. It works because it's a soul track. So I mean, I'd like to do that, and whatever key you want to.
Well, once we decide these things, I'll record. I'll do what we did last time.
Yes, and then I'll
record that.
I'll find the key and then I'll change the track and send you the track back and take the vocal down on the track, so you can sing along with it.
Great.
And then that seemed to work really well last time. All right, that's two U2 songs, With or Without You and Stuck in a Moment. You'll need to lead on the Van Morrison stuff, brother, because I'm not as big. No, I'm not a fan. I've seen him so many times now, but you'll need to tell me there's so many songs to choose from. You'll kind of need to choose them.
Well, it's a wee bit of a tempo question as well, in terms of, you see, the thing about Van Morrison songs is that you can, because he sings them like Ray Charles all the time, that it's just like the phrasing can be very nice and extemporary, and loose. So it depends what the pacing of the gig is like. I mean, my beloved song is Raglan Road, which if you look at that video, with the Chieftains.
Did you send me a link to that? Sorry.
I think it's there, Greg. It's there in the thing.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful, Pat. The melody.
Churchy.
Yeah, the melody's
Churchy,
great. Yes, definitely. That's beautiful. Right, I love that. Okay, so that's us got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 6, and then if 12 make it, and we've got 2 or 3 poems, that's kind of Dirty Old Town.
Dirty Old Town.
Did
you play that? I mean, it's the weirdest, the loveliest. I mean, it's funny. It's often the case if you listen to Flower of Scotland as it was originally done, it's kind of avant folk, and so when you listen to Dirty Old Town on that length, it's quite interesting. It's kind of jazz oboe sort of playing all the way through it. And
oh yeah, it's like Woody Guthrie.
It's exactly. Do you know who that is? That's Kirsty MacColl's dad, Scottish, and I think that's Peggy Seeger.
Oh, I love Peggy
on
Seeger.
vocals.
Oh, right, okay.
That's right. Peggy Seeger on vocals. Ewan MacColl, who wrote The First Time Ever I Saw Her Say, wrote that and married Peggy Seeger.
Oh, did he?
That's Peggy on that. Yeah.
I went to see her when she was in her 80s. It was unbelievable.
Was that brilliant record that she made with some cool, was it Daniel Langlois? Some cool producer really pushed out the boat on the acoustics on it.
I mean, it was just...
It's a great record.
Yeah, I think it was at that place that you used to do your book stuff, the Mitchell Theatre. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. It's a great record.
Right, okay, Dirty Old Town's a good one. And then the other one here, Here Comes Everybody.
Yeah. Can you believe it? Going backwards these days, and if you feel it, nation divided this way. Bum bum ba 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 bum.
Here comes everybody.
Here comes everybody, come and join your hands now. Here comes everybody, come and join your hands now, yeah!
Yeah, let me put it together. That may be quite fun, actually. That may be quite... We've never ever played it, piano vocal, so...
Never played it. First song we ever brought out on record, and it's inspired by James Joyce's Finnegan's Wake.
What was the other one? The Blower's Daughter, Damien Rice.
Can't take my eyes off of you, can't take my eyes off of you. I mean, it was a big... It got to me when it was out. It just got to me. I thought that's completely fucking lovelorn, male, I'm useless ordinary kind of stuff, you know. So I always liked it. I don't know. Do you like it?
Damien Rice did some stuff with Nigel Godrich. Nigel Godrich did a thing called From the Basement, where he got his artists that he'd worked with and he brought them into his basement studio and made them sound $1 million, which he does anyway, and just pressed record and let them do what they want. And Damien Rice, who I was not really the biggest fan of, brought it to the table that day and absolutely dumbfounded me. I was like, holy shit, you know, that's great. Okay. So yes, I'll give it a go. I'll put it together. I'll send you some links to that From the Basement, Nigel Godrich's sort of platform for his favourite singers.
I'd like to hear that.
And you can hear what he does. Right, cool. And I liked your wee kind of Dermot Kennedy thing. Yep, I'm up for it. I mean, those sort of emotive songs, and the verse is a bit of a rap, but there's a wee melody hanging about in there somewhere.
Aye.
So you can use
one
that.
One can sing the melody on the rap, on the riff. I thought it's been cool. I thought that's great. I'd love to a Scottish artist to be making music like that. It's quite.
There's a few of them. There's the wee guy. You know? There's a wee guy from Castlemilk who's doing stuff like that, and obviously we've got one of the most successful Scottish artists of all time, Lewis Capaldi, who's doing stuff like that. Indeed. Yep, and then the script. I laughed. Ashley Newton signed the script. Believe it or not.
Did he?
Yeah. Yep, it's a beautiful song. I listened to the lyrics. I thought the lyrics were great. It's one of these sort of new pop, soulful, emo. I call them new pop emo or new emo pop songs. It works. We suit singing songs like that.
Yeah, I like it.
And
I like it.
I like the kind of. It's quite interesting when we put set lists together. It's usually down tempo, mid tempo, up tempo. But putting these together, there was a new category I put in which was rousing. So it can be slow but rousing. So it seems like Irish
Rousing
songs,
tempo.
like rousing tempo, as in it's slow but it gets you going. So there's a new category when it comes to Irish music, rousing. So these are quite
Exuberant.
rousing. Yeah, well, not exuberant.
Homeric.
It's that's better. Yeah. And then Teenage Kicks as a kind of Dr. John.
Let me sing you that, right? Saw my baby on the telephone, said I was believe all alone. I need excitement, oh I need it bad, 'cause it's the best thing I ever had. I wanna hold you tight, take teenage kids right through the night. I need excitement, oh I need it bad, 'cause it's the best thing I ever had. I wanna hold you tight, the teenage kids right through the night. Alright.
Yes, we run the risk of getting teenage kicked right down the road.
What do we run the risk of?
Getting teenage kicked right down the road for doing a version like that, but.
Oh, but if you did it, I was more thinking. I mean, the reason why that's there is because I thought, I mean, that kind of Dr. John, New Orleans rolling piano. It just worked. Felt that was going to work.
Yeah, you've got a point.
It could be, it could do. Because it's a blues structure. It's actually a blues structure. The song is a blues structure. It fits very well.
Right, okay, fine. Right, we'll give it a go. So
I mean, it's you completely having a ball on the piano with riffs and everything else.
If that's a good key for it, I'll just have some fun learning or refreshing some New Orleans blues stuff, and we'll sort of put it together. Right, so many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's including Here Comes Everybody. That's enough. Plus a couple of points.
17? Is that 17 yeses? That's great.
Right. So they won't all make it, but,
No.
Yeah, just send me the clips. A wee clip of you singing the verse and chorus. I'll work out the keys and I'll go back and then I'll rejig them all and I'll send you the kind of versions in your keys and then we'll just finesse it from there. And then if we get that sort of in the middle of February, then it gives us 2 or 3 weeks to kind of hone it because...